So guys, I was watching this very interesting movie. There was a lady with her son and they were running away from a killer. Somebody from her husband's past was trying to kill them. So they were in this hiding place. The son went to the loo to wee or something. So the killer came into the room and was with his mother. And the mother was trying to communicate to the child and like, don't come, remain in the toilet. So the killer should not find out that the child is there. But man, the child could not understand anything because the lady was talking in a coded language, a native language, and this child could not understand it. This could be you. Hello, beautiful people. You're welcome once again to Footprints with Bertuelle. Yeah. Today, we're going to continue our discussion on the need to preserve our native languages. Yeah, because they're very, very important part of our identity. So today, I bring you 5 tips, practical tips from my own personal opinion on how to stay connected to the native languages and to pass it on to the next generation. 5 tips. Yeah. So let's jump right in. First off, as a Cameroonian, as an African, or as a person, you should love your native name. Yes, that country name where they give you. Love it. Love it. Don't be embarrassed when they call you that. And if you have children, teach them to love their native names. It's very, very important. In fact, give them native pet names. It's very, very important. So that's it. First off, make them love their names, and you too should love your native names. So second on our list is to teach the children native language or learn the language yourself. Learn your native language. Personally, I'm learning how to be fluent in my native language. So you can learn. You're never too old to learn. Yeah. Learn your native language. And if you're a parent, teach your children the native language. Yeah. Make them know that it's important to learn it. If you know just a little, you can hand that down to the children. Do not ignore that. Do not think it's too small to hand down. You can still hand that down to the children. Yeah. So the third thing that I came up with is to tell them stories about the village, about your childhood. Tell them stories, the stories that your grandma told you, the stories that your grandparents told you, the stories that your parents told you. Tell your children these same tales. Make them read books about your tradition. Tell them where their village is. Explain it to them where they truly come from. Explain all of this to them. It makes them know how important it is to you. And if you do not know where you come from, please try and find out your village, your origin, your ancestors. Read about them, learn about them. It is very, very crucial. It is very, very important. Another point that I came up with is visits and excursions. Please, if you can, make sure that you visit your native village, your village where you come from originally. Yeah, most of us are very far off somewhere in the world, but we can always go back home and visit. And if you have kids, take them to your village. Make it an excursion. They are going to love it. Take them back home. Make them visit those places that you went to when you were small. Make them visit them. Even if you didn't go there when you were small, you can take them along and make it a family trip. Make them visit the villages and the places where you grew up or the places where you came from. It is very, very... Last but not the least, stay connected to your relatives, your grandparents, your parents, and help make them understand that you want to learn. They can teach you a lot about these native languages and your culture. Yeah. And if you have kids, keep that connection. Make them know their relatives. Make them know their uncles. Make them know their grandparents. Make them know where you come from. Make them keep that connection with the entire family. You know, for us Africans, it's about family. Yeah. And family can hand down a lot about our native languages and our cultures. So please, please, please keep the connection. So those are the 5 points I bring to you today on how we can preserve our native languages and preserve our culture. If you have other suggestions or if you have other ideas, you can leave them in the comment section, or you can send me a short video with your suggestions and I'm going to put them on here on Footprints. Please guys, if you have a comment, do not stay back. Join in as we go about this campaign to preserve our native languages and to preserve our cultures so that we can have something to hand down to our next generation. Thank you so much for staying to the end of this video. Please like this video, comment on this video, share this video, and subscribe to Footprints for videos like this and much more interesting videos. Thank you very much. God bless you. Bye bye. Whoa, like they say in my native language. I love you all. Ta-ta.